I think I can. 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 I did. I thought I could. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I did. I think I can. I think I can. You think you can. I think I can. I will, and I did. Throughout my life, I've done many things. Sometimes well, sometimes better than well. But it always started with my knowledge that I could do it. Now I remember water skiing. On my first attempt, I skied. For the next 25 attempts, I did not. Most people would have given up. Maybe I should have, but I didn't, because I thought I could and I did, and I became an excellent water skier. There are other things in my life that I've done, and it always started like that little train that thought it could. I thought I could. I thought I could. I think I can, but I can't. I think I can, but I can't. I never could. There was this one thing in my life, this linchpin, in which all other parts of my life funneled into that I couldn't. And last Friday morning, it come to a crisis. For the 3 previous weeks, I'd made less than $300. Rent was coming up, and in Santa Barbara, that wasn't even a livable wage. I knew I had to think I can differently. As I was lying in bed on Friday night, looking at the end of my financial week, needing a tremendous increase, I lay in bed. And I tried a technique that I tried in other cases, in other situations, but never as directly, and never as immediately. I slowly relaxed. I started with my left foot. I worked my way up to my head. I relaxed my skull cap, my ears, my eyes, until it was just my brain, and my body was like jello. At that point, when my conscious mind was completely relaxed, in my mind, I visualized the door, and I opened the door and walked the 20 steps going down. And with each step, I said, you are relaxed. You like money. You're relaxed. You like money. And as I went deeper and deeper, slowly my conscious mind stood aside. And I could communicate directly to my subconscious mind. By the end of that week, I was the top of our ladder, and I'd earned $950. I'd staved off financial devastation, and this week looks like it's falling on. Because every morning now, before I get out of bed, I relax myself. I open my mind, and I talk directly to my subconscious. The subconscious mind that we all have. And sometimes our subconscious mind is in opposition to our conscious mind. Sometimes the thoughts that we operate from, we're not even conscious of. Often they come from our youth, when we spend most of our time in what is called the theta state. The theta state makes you open to suggestions. You're a bad boy. You'll never make anything happen. All this can happen without our even knowing it, and 40, 50 years later, we're still dealing with something that we didn't know was in our system. I was working with self-hypnosis. Now, self-hypnosis is not so bizarre. It's not less than altruistic. Because if you can do something for yourself and overcome your demons, you have more to offer. I can't do much in society if I'm only making enough to live on. But if I can consistently make good money and feel good about myself, I have more to offer. So self-hypnosis has been around for centuries. In fact, you could say it's part of our normal upbringing. Self-hypnosis is what we're constantly doing, but worse than self-hypnosis is hypnosis. Hypnosis is when other people are telling you what you are, how to think, how to be. Advertising, newspapers, television, your parents, other people, and even yourself. I'm not doing so badly today. It's telling you that you are bad on some level, and that you're just a little bit better than bad today. That seeps in. So what happens when we go into self-hypnosis? Self-hypnosis, basically, you're taking your conscious mind aside. You're relaxing it so much that its reactions are muted. It's just in bliss and doesn't want to interfere. So you talk directly to your subconscious. With your subconscious, you direct it as to what you are. Open and welcome the richness and abundance that I naturally am. I like money. I like money. I will make money so that I can do what I can for society. I am healthy. My ankles no longer bother me. I will stop limping. I will bicycle to work 5 times a week. I will eat healthy. I will sleep well. What is it in your life that you want to change? What demons have you inherited from your youth? From the media? From the government? From people who say they are friends? What do you say to yourself that is holding you back from everything you can be? What if you could do this, as I suddenly discovered I could do? If you have a technique that can change your approach to a problem that's been holding you up, just like my financial attitude was not only holding me pinned against the wall, but I had become embedded in the wall. And this is not something that just happened. It was my life story. What if you could change your life story? Now I can tell you this, there are many books written about self-hypnosis. This is one of my favorites. It's lied on my bookshelf, dusty, for about 3 years. And it was only when this crisis happened that I started to work with it. Now, what issue do you want to work with? Are you open to the possibility of hypnosis? Does anybody have a question?
When you're hypnotized, can you be induced to do something against your will?
No, you cannot. Thank you. In fact, all forms of hypnosis are really self-hypnosis. You can't go on a stage to a hypnotist and do something against your will. Just by going on the stage, knowing what the format is, you are agreeing to what you're going to do. You can't ever be hypnotized against your will. Not only that, but people say, well, if you get hypnotized, what if the hypnotist walks out of the room? Well, you fall asleep, or you just slowly shake yourself up and continue with your day. It is not a permanent state. It ebbs off. All you're doing is opening up and making suggestions to yourself. And you're making suggestions consciously, not unconsciously. And it's with your voice, not somebody else's voice. And your intention, not somebody else's intention. You're not playing out somebody else's play. You're playing your own life. Henry Ford once said, if you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. So the question for you should be not whether you think you can, or whether you will.